Hello and welcome to Flosstube. I'm Dawn and this is my channel Frosty XStitch. Welcome back to my subscribers. Welcome back to people who've gone and come back. Hello to new subscribers. Not that many, but it doesn't matter. I'll take subscribers if you're nice, if you're friendly, if you just come in for a visit. You can watch me at 2x speed, hopefully, because if I would be doing this in Swiss German, you probably will not do 2x speed because I speak pretty fast. But I'm speaking in English, so you should be able to do 2x speed, I guess. Anyway, just so you know, I might have a bit rosy cheeks and my mobility is not very good. I've just come back from the chiropractor because of my back. So just that you know, if I make certain movements, it's because of pain. I know lots of you know what pain is. Mine is not going to last forever, and I'm really glad for that, because I don't need anything besides anxiety and depression and having no job. I don't need pain. It's just... Anyway, I was hoping to have FFOs, like real FFOs, not just plonk it in a frame and see if you like it and then it stays there forever. I showed you these, because I've shown you these quite some time, antique keys and locks and keys, antique scissors and spools, and antique cups and spoons. And I've just because I forgot before stitching that I wanted to use tea coffee dyed fabric to make it antique. I just took a used tea bag, black tea bag, and just went all over it, and I think it looks pretty good. And I got lovely ribbon from Lisa Loves Stitching, and I wanted to have this at the bottom, and I wanted to make pillows out of them. And I was ready thinking how to do it, and you know, this would be my first pillow finish. I can't actually sew, I don't have a sewing machine. The last time I had to sew something was, I don't know, hundreds of years ago. So I know what I need to do. I do not have any backing fabric. I have all my pyjama bottoms that are now being used during COVID, like every day, not just during the night. They've basically all been a dust, so I have like the legs cut off, so I could use that, but none of them work as backing fabric for these three, so no FFOs this time. Let's just have a quick look. Sorry, I think I turned this off. Yes, I did. Good. So let's just go into WIPs, works in progress. So my first one that I'm going to show is trying to show it. Yeah, pain. I had a birthday in long time ago. No need to congratulate, it's past. But Shelley, Sarah, Stitching Mummy, and me, we started this a year ago for our birthdays. She has a birthday early in the month in September, and I have mine a bit later. And she said that she would start this chart for her birthday in 2020. Yeah. So I decided, hey, I've got this, and I wanted to start this for my birthday. Let's do it together. So that's what we did. And as you might know, it was Sarah's turning 40 birthday, so I put a hashtag somewhere. Anyway, it's past, but she did 4 or 5 new starts in her birthday month because she's turned 40, so good. I did one of my WIPs. I did at the same time as she did. I'll explain that later, but she then decided that because she's doing her starts, and yes, I did join in one, But on my birthday, there's also somebody else's birthday, and she joined in with that Sal, and she then decided that, you know, hey Dawn, you know, do you want to stitch on this for like 2 days? So it was the Wednesday and Thursday after my birthday, and we both stitched on this. And I think that was really nice that she, you know, thought of me, and this was already something that we had in common because we stitched it together. We started it together. I know that she's done more of the outline of the top, the columns and stuff like that, and as you can see, my focus was more on, sorry, I can't really show this very well. My focus was more on the hair and the ribbon in the hair, but this is not showing up very well, is it? I need to back it. Yeah, I'm sorry, can't do this today. These ribbons, I think you're seeing them more as a blue, black, bright blue. They're more purple, and they have so many colors in them that it was nearly, I felt like confetti in a HAED doing this. There's so many colors in these. You had to constantly change colors, but that's more or less the hair. My page, my work and copy page finished here. That's why the hair stops there, but that's fine. I got a lot done, even though it doesn't look that much, but I got a lot done and I'm pretty happy with it, and I actually really enjoyed it, because when you have somebody joining in, stitching with you on the same project on the same days, it helps. I know now you would probably say go and join one of the challenge groups. I can't do challenges. If I have to stitch on something on a special day, I will not do it. My brain just goes into, nope, don't want to do it today, nope. And challenges, I either get really competitive or it's like just no. So I can't do that. But usually I do Sal's or start alongs with Shelly K XStitch. Just a PSA for that. Shelly had reached, you've heard me mention Shelly K XStitch. She's my friend. We got to know each other through Flosstube. She's my friend. She reached 1,000 subscribers after doing Flosstube a lot longer than me, and doing it on a regular basis, and not so much during COVID, but before that. And she finally reached 1,000 subscribers, and her channel was terminated, completely wiped. Her channel's gone. YouTube said that she was in violation of whatever. She's not. I've read it. I've read the whole thing. She's not. If there's one channel out there that has not violated anything, it's Shelly. Everything is gone. So YouTube needs to get Shelly K XStitch back online. I'm really frustrated by this. I love Shelly and I love her floss tubes, and I need to see them again, because I need to see what she's stitching on, because she's in California and I'm in Switzerland, and I need to see what she's working on. And the only way I really can do that is because time difference and everything. I need to see her floss tubes, and it's a glitch. YouTube has these glitches, and it's not just, I know that they have no intent, they have no incentive to get her back, because she has 1,000 subscribers. She's not even monetized, you know. But these glitches happen to people who have 35,000 subscribers, and it's a glitch. And you just need one person to go and look at it at YouTube, and they put the channel up. So her channel's gone, her videos are gone, and she had 137 videos out there. 137 videos just wiped. All her comments, every comment she has ever left on any Flosstube, gone. And she cannot create a new channel. So she's still waiting on what YouTube has to say, because she put in an appeal. Now, my PSA to you is, if you have a Flosstube channel, like me or Shelley, this is my 46th Flosstube. Shelley had a lot more than me. They're all gone. Now, I know that lots of you film with your mobile phone and then you upload it to YouTube because it's safe there and you can delete it from your device. Well, it's not safe with YouTube because if there's a glitch, it's gone. So there are tutorials on YouTube that you can follow where it shows you and tells you how you can back up all your Flosstubes, all your videos, if you have videos about other stuff, whatever, all the videos you have on YouTube, how you can back them up easily and maybe into a cloud backup drive. There are so many options out there that you can use, but just consider it, because I know that Bendy Stitchy, when she started designing, she wanted a different email address attached to her YouTube, and they did something and it wiped one of her channels. The new one was created, the old one was gone, and the content on there was gone. So she could only get back the videos that they had actually saved on their home computer or hard drive, and she could only get back a few, not all of them. So she's lost the very first Flosstube that she ever made. So just think about either saving it onto a hard disk. It's pretty easy, pretty standard. Get your sons, your daughters that are at university, they know how to do this. Okay? Get them to do it for you. If you're even older than that, get your nephews and nieces to do it for you. They'll do it. It's easy. It's really easy. Check YouTube. You'll find how to do it. So that's just PSA. I have mine saved on 2 laptops now. I have it in my Dropbox. But mine is not really in danger. So anyway, okay. WIPs, works in progress. So I had worked on this, and I've showed. Sorry. Ow. Why does my tablet? No, wrong one. Sorry, not organized today. Okay, this is mini tea and books that I'm working on. There are a few of you out there. Yeah, Sarah Stitching Mommy is doing this without background. I've started in the middle and I want to do it without background, which is possible to do with a pattern keyboard. Tess Stitches is doing it, and she wants to do a background in half stitches, which actually sounds like a pretty good idea. So I'm leaving it open. At the moment, it's a full coverage project. I started in the middle, and this is where I am now. Due to pattern keeper, I could start in the middle, which I usually don't do for full coverage. Okay, I don't have that much experience with full, but yeah. Just trying to see where you, yeah, this is about what I've got until now. I'm doing cross country, but I'm just doing, as you can see, the teacup and the 2 butterflies, and this is the bottom for the teacup on it's sort of the shading. No, not shading. Shadow. That's the shadow on top of a book. But I'm doing it really extreme, or cross country, whatever. But I'm just doing this at the moment, and then I'm going to move down and do the books, and then I can decide what else I want to do. And yes, I can show my back on this one. As you can see, it's a pretty big mess. That is just because I'm really moving around. I'm just moving around. But I'm really enjoying this. It's a really fun stitch. I'm really, it's, I don't know what it is, but I really like it. And I think it's also because I really want to see it framed on my wall. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Then yeah, so like I said, Sarah started 4 or even 5 new full coverage. I think they were all full coverage, or full coverage with that background, for her birthday start. And one of them was a cross with roses and a blue background, and she's taken the background out with Pattern Keeper. She's just going to do the cross, and it's the same. Its artwork is by Brigid Ashwood, so it was easy for me to get my Celtic cross out. Same, it's the same designer. See, I didn't realise that Gothic cross is not a mini. It has something like, I don't know how many pages. Yeah, so somehow I don't think I'll ever finish it. So this is, I mean, okay, look at this. And I'm just sort of doing the top row, and that's already taken me how many years? So I don't think this will ever be a finished project. This is not a mini, so I don't know. But with Pattern Keeper, oh my god, game changer. Because the first 2, like this and this page, full pages, I did without Pattern Keeper. It's taken me for ages. Fluff and hairs, sorry. And I started this also without Pattern Keeper. With Pattern Keeper now, I've put everything in that I had stitched. And when Sarah was stitching on her cross, I was stitching on this. And I managed to fill in, I'm using sort of Sarah's technique of searching like the next colour up here, the next colour going over the next colour, and then using that and going down. But then I'm just using that and going down. And then when I feel like a different colour, I just use a different colour. I'm not as methodical or as disciplined as Sarah, so I just go sort of top down. That's sort of my thing, going top down. I also don't mind doing it page by page. I have tight tension, and I'm trying to loosen that a bit so that, yeah, there shouldn't be any page breaks visible. But then, like I said, I don't think this will ever be finished, so it doesn't really matter. It's just a fun project, because I love the colours. You can't really see them. It's such a shame. It's more sort of purple and dark blues, and there's even Krynic in there, so it's sparkly, but you can't really see it. Anyway, so that was that one, and I really enjoyed stitching with Sarah, even though, you know, she has totally different time than me, but it just connects us, and we exchanged our progress on WhatsApp. It's like, hey Sarah, happy birthday, and I'm stitching on this. And then like hours later she would like, thank you, and I'm stitching on this. And then like 2 days later I was like, this is my progress, and she would go like, this is my progress. So it just helps. Oh, I do that with Shelley all the time, and unfortunately Alba Stitcher, who's also my friend, we don't stitch the same things, so I need to find good. No, we actually have, I think we have 1 or 2 things that we want to sell. It's just we haven't started yet, but I'll be doing that with Amanda soon, Alba Stitcher. Hopefully going like, let's start, and then this is my progress, like 5 stitches, and she'll go like, my progress, 15 stitches. So yeah, but it helps. It motivates me. And now that Amy J Creations, she lives in Switzerland. She's American, Canadian, Swiss, but unfortunately she lives a bit far away from me, but maybe we'll get to meet, who knows. Then I might start, you know, doing something with her as well. Might be fun. She's in Halloween mode. I don't do Halloween. I don't do American holidays, when they are American holidays. I do Christmas 365, but at the moment I don't think I have a style going with Shelley for Christmas. Not that I've touched it in I don't know how long, but yeah, I might stitch something Halloween in spring. So yeah, it's just not for me. Halloween is not you know, it's not the same as the 4th of July is not really, and for the Swiss national holiday, yeah, try and find a good Swiss pattern that you want to stitch. I've actually done a puzzle, a Schereschnitt puzzle, and oh my god, it was not easy. I do puzzles without looking at the picture, but this one is really, it goes more into impossible puzzles, but it was bad. But you can't, I haven't actually seen any really good Swiss cross-stitch designs. There's 1 or 2 full coverage with a cow and a mountain, but it's not really me. Anyway, let's continue. Another bit. I don't know where I was when I showed this to you last time. This is from Misty Purcell, Luminous Fiber Arts. I've showed this before, and I'm going to change the coffee with tea because she charted it, so I can use it. You know, I don't have to chart it myself. Present for my mum someday. No, sorry, not going to sing. This is where I am now. It's not very easy to do this. Oh, thread hanging off. It's not very easy to do this in front of the TV because it has this design on it, and it's not very easy to follow the pattern when you, yeah. But I've now got one of these light thingies that I can sort of get to me, and that might change, so we'll see. Anyway, I have 2 more projects. One of them is, I'm sorry, I'm really not, no, I need to ice my back, so I'm sorry, I'm just a bit, yeah. This is also Luminous Fiber Arts. I think this Kim, the Contented Stitcher, I think she said somebody is starting for Misty Mondays, and I'm doing 2 of her patterns, but on Mondays I never think of doing this. Anyway, this is from a series that she started. It's called Gathering Acorns. I did the first one, Gathering Berries, which was strawberries and 2 birds. I then did in red. I then did Gathering Clover in green. Green's not my colour, so I gifted it to my mum, fully finished in a frame. This is the 3rd one, Gathering Acorns. I don't really like the colour. I'm using DMC 221, don't have enough. I have a started skein and that's it. I don't know how far I get, and then I'll have to switch to, I'm probably going to use one of my sulky reds that I have, but I don't quite know when or where yet. So, but there's going to be a new one, and it's going to come out for winter, and it's going to be blue. And it'll probably have also at least 1 bird on it. The other 2 had 2 birds, this one has a new friend. So yeah, she's done this series and I just love it. I don't have the variegated floss, but I don't mind. I think it's actually quite nice the way I did the other 2. Anyway, so this is where I am now. Not very far, of course. So got the border done. These are some acorns. That's the bird. So this is an easy project to follow in front of the TV. And the last whip that I'm working on is this one, Roses and Lace by Shanon Designs. It's actually massive. Didn't expect that. It's massive. And there are 3 options. You can have the roses in pink, yellow or red. And I'm going to do them in red. And this is how far I am now. So it's taken me quite some time. It's going to be the same motif all along the top. I couldn't decide. It says, because it's antique, no, it's not antique, it's just roses and lace. So as you can see, one of the roses comes in here, and this should represent lace. So you would do the lace either in white or in black. I couldn't decide, so I chose grey. And I actually really like it in grey. I think it's really good. It's a sort of bluish grey. Quite nice, really nice. So, are those my whips? Tea and books, tea first, rose and lace, get across, gathering acorns and garden prelude. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I had a week of, well, 2 weeks of extreme stress after, you know, I'm sitting alone at home every day with my depression and my anxiety and no job. But I do volunteer work in 2 sort of non-political groups for our district here. But somehow everything came together in these 2 weeks with on my back, chiropractor, then having to read documents, recheck documents, give the information from one group to the other group, getting it all organised. Then we had a big event that should have had 100 people. Yeah. People, they go out without masks, they mix, mingle, whatever, but going into a building with a group of other people, even though we have a COVID certificate that you have to show, and you don't get in without a COVID certificate, lots of people don't feel comfortable doing that yet. So I guess we were just too early. We should have done an online version, or who knows, doesn't matter, really doesn't matter. Yeah, but so in that time I was so stressed because I had like at least 1 appointment every day, and I had to do all this reading and this writing and sending emails that basically my body shut down, and it was like finished for the day, and then it's just like sit in front of the TV and just vegetate. So yeah. We had 175 years. Oh my god, 175 years. Roche is a huge chemical company, pharma company, based here in Basel, 300 to 500 meters along. Half a mile along there. Was family owned for most of its life. And they stay in Basel, and they had they have like 2 weeks of festivities. They had so much planned, but because of Corona, of course, it doesn't work, but they have money, and they had this light show. They've just built 2 massive skyscrapers. Well, the second one is still in building phase, but the other one's finished and is in use. Or not in use because it's, you know, office, 1 big office on every floor. So due to Corona, you can't really go to work. But I've been putting on this light show. It's amazing. And on the first night it was live streamed on Facebook, and general all over. You could send in little clips of yourself or what you think is Basel, and that came on for the first hour with the Philharmonica playing the music, and it was a whole light show. It started at somehow, I think 8 or 9 o'clock and went on till midnight, and they had that on for a few days, and it was amazing. It was, I mean, you know, even though, yeah, I live on the ground floor, and then there's so many houses around me so that I can't see it. My brother could sit on his couch and he would like see this much. My parents live too near underneath, so they couldn't see it. They went on holiday anyway. But it was amazing. I had to watch it on YouTube. I had to watch it on YouTube, but it doesn't matter. It was just, I knew it was going to happen. It was fantastic. They had students from, anyway, I digress. If you're interested, search for Roche Tower Celebration. You'll find it. There's a YouTube film out there for it. Last point of my Flosstube is the Under 1000 Subs Club, which is the brainchild of Link is my homeboy, Kerry and Stitches, and Sarah, Stitching Kingdom. Sarah, do you actually still go on the Stitching Kingdom? I know you're Sarah King, so anyway, I'm subscribed to use that. I don't really know if you still have. Anyway, so Kerry has graduated. She's got 1,000 subscribers. I'm not going to go into it, what it means, because I do that in my last video. But everybody knows 1,000 subs is just a milestone that you need in YouTube. And people who've been on YouTube on Flosstube for a longer period of time are less likely to actually get there. So we're trying to get these people to get more subscribers. So I would like to shout out Coco Creates. She's a multi-crafter. I really like her. I enjoy her. She's got a good voice. And like I said, she's a multi-crafter, so you can find everything on her channel. Crochet. Is it crochet and knitting and cats and books? I think it was, yeah, it was books. And stitching. So Coco Creates is I like her. Rebuilding Rose. She comes on and off, but Flosstube are really usually short vlogs, so you'll just get like an evening, and sometimes she puts a few of them together, but they're never very long. She likes to colour her hair, which I think is fantastic because it changes every time. You don't quite know what colour is going to be there, and sometimes it matches with the projects she's doing. Then I have Andrea C. I Heart Cross Stitch recommended an U. That's I'm sorry, blank, mind blank. Yeah, on the first glance, when I went to check her out, on the first glance, just sort of seeing the profile pic, the thumbnails, I thought like, that's Barbie Petal Pusher, but it's not. She just has a sort of similar features. I thought that's Barbie Petal Pusher. It's really not. She does prairie schoolers. She goes to estate sales and finds the most amazing things, and she does full coverages, and yeah, Andrea C recommended her. I checked her out and I liked her. So Lisa S Stitches, I think she does monthly floss tubes. I think there's just one come out yesterday. I like her. She's down to earth. It's really, yeah, she's good. Home Sweet Home Handmade, I hope that was correct. She's in the UK and is going to move. So I've written down soon, but I wrote this down, I don't know, a few weeks ago. She might have moved, I don't know. She has something like 20 videos, and lovely voice to listen to. good projects to see. And then somebody who's relatively new, but I enjoy her, Stitchy Sally. She's yeah, she shouted me out, so thank you. I'm giving it back. Yeah, she has lots of stitching in the background that you can see, and she does actually, sort of on the radiator, she does actually put them up when she does a floss tube so that you can see what she's stitching. And she likes to join SALs. Any SAL she'll join. So she's fun. There's a little bird that you hear in the background. I guess it's a budgie. Oh my god, I don't even know. I think it's a budgie. She said his name. Yeah, me and names don't work. Anyway, so those are my people for the under 1,000 subs club, and Shelley's completely gone, so I don't need to shout her out because she reached 1,000 subscribers and has disappeared. So just YouTube, please give Shelley back. Anyway, yeah, I do also, what I do more than stitch, I guess, is I watch lots of TV series. So if you're interested in knowing what I watch, I've got TV Time, the app. Yeah, TV Time, and you can find me there under Frosty XStitch probably, or Frosty. It must be Frosty something. Frosty 21 or Frosty XStitch. I also read, listen to audiobooks. So if you're interested in what I do there, I'm on Goodreads, so you'll find me there. Also on the Frosty something or other. If you're already friends with somebody out of the cross-stitch community, there is a cross-stitch group, reading group on there. I think Eden has created it, or she's a moderator anyway. So if you find stitchers on there like Anne P or yeah, Christy, you'll find me. I'm friends with them, so you'll find me. So I'm on Goodreads, I'm on TV Time. The movies are not on, I don't do movies on TV Time, movies are on IMDb, but there you can't follow me. Yeah, and I guess that's it, and it's been longer than I wanted to do this, but whoever's been watching me for a certain amount of time knows that when I start talking, I can't stop. But I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to rearrange my furniture again so that I can get this chair to face my TV. Because my day's over already. It's something like 22 minutes past 4 in the afternoon. I'm not going to be doing very much more because I need to ice my back, which is really painful at the moment, and then maybe stitch in front of the TV. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, so please check out the Under 1,000 Subs Club. Check out Sarah King, and Link is my homeboy. Link is my homeboy. She's taken down her videos. I don't quite know why, but you can still subscribe. The channel's there. And Carrie and Stitches, because Carrie and Stitches, she's just done a finishing weekend. I think she finished it's a fully finishing weekend. She finished, I think, 20 items. 20 fully finished. Some are framed, some are pillows, some are whatever. I don't know how she does it, because like I said, I wanted to fully finish something, not in a frame, and I don't have backing fabric. Hey, oh my god. Yeah, life. But then, yeah, getting fabric in Switzerland is just too expensive. I'm not saying please send me fabric. I really don't need fabric. I'm just going to probably frame everything from now on. I'm still talking. I know, common occurrence. Anybody who's connected to me on WhatsApp knows that when I leave you a voice message that I just wanted to tell you something in like 1 minute, I probably end up leaving a message of 20 minutes half an hour, 2 messages. Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry to all my WhatsApp friends. And I'm still not really on Instagram due to mental health and things I just don't want to see. Anyway, I'm just going to shut up now. Anyway, happy stitching to everybody out there. And, you know, stashing is also a hobby, and I get it, because I think for the first time in my in doing stitch from stash, I'm already now way in a minus. I don't even know how it happened, because I didn't think I actually bought anything, but I did. So yeah, that just went like, and then of course having big projects to work on, this is the first time I'm really down, and no chance of getting out. Or yeah, I know there are people who spend way more than me on cross stitch, but the stitching group, Stitch from Stash, I still enjoy it, and as I'm one of the people who fills the spreadsheet, I get to see everything that's been stitched by people, because you have to put the picture of what you've stitched in there to claim credit for it. So I see what everybody has stitched. Oh my god, it's enabling, it's really enabling. But then seeing how much they actually then spent, it's sometimes like, maybe I don't want to stitch that. Not that they has anything to do with each other. Oh, I actually had a finish. Yeah. I had a finish. I did actually have a finish. I stitched this. Now let's see if you can see this. Yeah, this is the bee that, maybe if I go down, it's a prairie schooler, one of these small little cards, and I know that Carrie and Stitches has just finished this. She stitched it on black fabric, and she's just fully finished it. I had to stitch this up and make a card out of it. Yes, that's a different, I didn't frame it. I just stuck it on some cardstock. I wrote happy birthday. Because a friend of mine, not in cross stitch community, she made me a beautiful birthday card. So I had to make her a birthday card. So yeah, like I said, sometimes competitive, and I had to finish. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's everything. So I don't know when I'll be back. I cannot promise anything. I can't say I'll be back in 2 weeks, because after 2 weeks it's usually I have nothing to show, and then it's like 4 weeks and it's like I should do a Flosstube. I need to go for a shower. Oh, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. I'm still talking. Happy stitching, everybody, and just enjoy watching Flosstube if you like the Flosstuber, and if you don't like them, maybe keep the subscription, just go and mute the bell and you will not get any notifications, but this person will still have a subscriber and might reach 1,000 subscribers one day. And if you really don't like them, unsubscribe. Just move on. You don't need to leave nasty comments or anything, just move on. It's as easy as that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my Flosstube. If you did, please subscribe. Please leave me a like. Comment. Leave me an emoji. I like emojis. Then I know you've watched. And it does help to know people have watched. You know, it's not just you had 140 views. It's actually people I know. People I've people I've heard of, you know. People I watch. It just helps. Anyway, happy stitching, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.